Good morning. I'm JJ Lavieri. We are going to watch Courtney and Guinness. I happen to know this pair. A really cool pair. Um, Quick note here. Courtney is riding a saddlebred, I believe, and we don't see these many different breeds in hunter jumpers nowadays, which I find fascinating. I love it. I never discriminate on any breed when it comes to do have a new life, have a new career. I think it's terrific, and I love the hard work that Courtney has put on. Here they are working. She put a note that they're rehabbing an injury that happened last year. He looks great, very good trot, transition. She's doing a nice warm up. And now, Courtney, you are on the run diagonal and you're killing me. But, and she's still on the run diagonal. I think she's making sure that JJ's paying attention. And still on the run diagonal, Courtney. And now you change. Thank you, Courtney, for changing your diagonal. Okay, now I can breathe. I was in a little bit of pain. So, good. She's taking her time. Very good. Nice trot. Warm up is extremely relevant. This horse has been nursing an injury, but if he was 100% healthy and never an injury, we still want to take the time to have a good warm up, have the horse on the aids, and that sets the table for anything else that we want to do. A little bit of canter, um, whether Courtney was planning on it or not, but it looks very organized on that left trot. Very good. Now we continue to be on the proper diagonal. Nice, nice. He looks good. He's on the bed. He's comfortable. He likes mom. Good application of the leg. Okay. Clip 248, time 248. We pick up the left leg canter. Nice and soft in that transition. Good rhythm. Like that. That's a nice bend to the left. Good, good energy. I like that he's staying with mom right in front of the leg. Very good energy there. Nice downward transition to the trot again. You gotta watch the reins. They get a little long sometimes. And yes, this horse is a longer neck, and my reins length is A, personal, and B, is gonna depend on the length of my horse neck, obviously, and the carriage. But I have to make sure that the length of my reins always allows me to use my elbows. I'm always gonna need to have a flexible working elbow, and we gotta keep on checking on that. My reins cannot be too long or too short. We're doing a change of direction with a simple change. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit of that simple change. The simple change, we need to make sure I apply the A properly so I can change the bend again and bring my shoulder and the entire horse more to the left side, because here, Guinness is a little more comfortable being bent to the left. He's naturally more bent to the left, meaning that his hind end is going to be working when it's going to the left properly. When it's going to the right, he's not putting all the weight on the left hind. Yes, of course, we're noticing an injury here, but also thinking about proper work. Have to make sure, especially on those transitions, get your horse straight, change your eight from the inside to the outside, and get the proper bend to go on the right. Now we're trotting to the right. And again, I will, good energy, good contact, very good. Just slightly here we're better, better, better through the corner. Very good boy. Again, check those reins, make sure they don't get slightly longer, and make sure we continue to keep this horse straight and use that inside leg to bring your horse where it needs to be. We start at 5:45. We're gonna pick up the Riley canter, almost pick up the wrong lead. Again, make sure, Courtney, that you put that leg and that you create the proper bend and then pick up your canter. It's always relevant to do it right. It doesn't matter if you take an extra step of trot or walk to say your horse properly, but always ask for your canter the right way. And then your horse obviously got it. And then, of course, your horse is always going to be willing to read you properly. This is a constant, this is a conversation we're having with our horses all the time. I have to make sure I speak a clear language, and then they're going to talk to me back in a clear language, right? You put your eights the right way. Now we're going to start jumping. Very nice cross row. Again, he prefers that left lead, right? You got to keep him straight. Before, over the fence, and after the fence, always work on straightness. He's been doing great on the transitions. The downward transitions are great. Upward transitions are great. So you're doing a great job with the transitions. Left lead. Nice corners, good approach. 1, 2. Oh, this line looks tricky. I'm gonna make a quick comment. It's a smaller environment. It's a tough enough approach. You work your corner very good. I'm curious to know the distance there. He did like 2 good strides and a very tiny third stride. We can, say that he did like 2.5 strides here. Um, but he's a good guy. I love how you approach the first fence. Now we're gonna go do it again. Looks like it. Nice rhythm. Nice corner. Good fence. Well, now we do it in 2, and he jumped that beautifully. The second jump, which is quite an ugly, skinny wall, and he jumped that beautiful. I'm still curious to know what the distance is between these fences. Um, Very important, Corny. Obviously, you can cut to me at any time, email me, feel free to, and I can give you any advice that you need. Now you're taking a little break, so I'm going to take a little time to talk about the distance here. All right, Corny, as you're walking and you're taking a little break, which I like that you're letting him take a little break, take a little breather. Guinness looks adorable. I mean, I think I always said that before. And I'm gonna give you a high five. I love people that are dedicated, are hard worker that I've seen before, and then I see them again and they look better. So thanks for keep working. Hard work, love, and dedication is the key for what we do. Distances between fences. That line, obviously, I do not know how do you set it up. If it's a 2 stride, right, the conventional 2 strides, 36 feet, 12 steps in between. Um, I like to practice at home. This is personal. This is JJ. I'm not selling anything to anyone. I like to practice a little smaller at home and a little shorter at home. So that distance to me, instead of make it a 36 feet, I will make it, if your goal is a 2 stride, I will make it up to 3 feet shorter. I will make it 33 feet. And I think then you can rise soft and comfortable. And as well as your horse jumping, he's going to be just perfect. And if you wanted a 3, which I don't think that's what you wanted, I think obviously you're going to have a 48. But again, I would love to ride it 3 feet shorter. Retaking at 11:45. Um, Courtney, I see you're doing a great work on the trot here, getting him back a little bit on the hind end. I see you feeling that he bends to the left and you're trying to engage his hind end, but watching your video, you like to work a little more to the left than to the right, okay? You try to work even both directions, okay? The same amount of time to the left, same amount of time to the right. You got to reinforce both sides. You're going to get him equally strong by working left and working right, and you're applying your right leg, and he's listening, and he's such a good boy and so willing, but you have to make sure that you do constant changes of direction, both circle both ways, applying the eights properly, and that's how you're going to get him properly strong going both directions. Now we're going to do some jumping again. Very good to the cross rail. Very good use of your corner. Very good jump. The first of the line. And again, I'm very convinced if you adjust the distance to that second fence, you're going to be jumping so well. And then he jumped the crossroad great. Um, he's giving you beautiful jumps. And again, that's challenging. I just wish I could just walk into this screen right now and fix that line for you. And I think you'll be having a terrific practice with your horse. Coming again. This didn't trick you. We had the rail down, and now you stop. Okay, good. So you had the rail down. So we have the rail down because, first of all, rails come down. It's not the end of the world. But you did cut your corner a little bit. If I cut my corner, I'm going to get to my jump with a horse that is less square, less balanced. So that's why you cut it with the hind end. And then again, the distance to the second element is just tricking both of you. Um, and then you're done, which you shouldn't be done with a rail, especially at home. I will just fix that jump and do it over to get it right. And I would love to see And I know the way you set it up is very hard to approach on the right lead, but if you set that line right in the center of your riding ring, you can do it both leads, and then you'll get even more out of your exercise. A good left lead, a good right lead, because at the end of the day, I have to have two good leads. Again, Courtney, high five, excellent job. Your horse looks terrific. He loves you. He's happy to do the job. He jumps some beautiful fences. I think the adjustment of the distance will be great. Work bilateral at the same time, a little more right on direction than you are. You're doing a whole lot more left and right. So please work even. Set the fences that you can approach in both directions too. And excellent. Good job. Thanks for trusting me again. Thanks for being part of this awesome cause. And take care. See you soon.